The action you are watching is of a rapidly growing sport called pickleball. This exciting game is sweeping the country as folks young and old are discovering it. Pickleball is very easy to learn, which makes it an ideal sport for kids, families, active adults, and seniors. It can be played as a social or highly competitive sport. In this video, you will get an idea of what pickleball is all about and why it's so much fun to play. But let's start with some more action. Pickleball is really fun to play whether you're a beginner or an experienced player. Because not much time is spent retrieving balls or waiting for second serves, the games are non-stop action. Lots of long rallies and lots of volleys make for sheer enjoyment. These soft shots just clearing the net are called dinks. They are an integral part of pickleball at all levels of play. The strategy is to get your opponent to make a mistake and hit the ball high enough that you can make a hard return. Notice that the players try to move forward during the rallies. Most players employ this strategy because it's an advantage to be closer to the net. This leads to many exciting volley rallies with both teams hitting the ball out of the air without letting it bounce.
I love pickleball. I come every day, and win or lose, I go home a happy camper.
It's a great sport. It's fun. It's fast. It can hit as hard as you want. You can hit as soft as you want and still get a point.
I love pickleball. I fell in love with it in Florida. I've moved to Tucson, Arizona for part of the year. And I want to warn you that pickleball can be addictive.
Love pickleball. I got into it by playing tennis first, and then a friend of mine invited me over to play some pickleball. I loved it so much I put a pickleball court in my backyard, and my kids and I all play.
You will notice that the players stop just behind the line located 7 feet from the net. The area between this line and the net is designated as a non-volley zone. This means that it is illegal to volley the ball while standing there. It is okay to enter this zone, but balls can be played in this area only after they have bounced. Notice that players try to keep the ball low to the net to avoid giving their opponents an easy kill shot. Pickleball is also very easy to teach and learn. First-timers can learn to play in 15 minutes and be playing well after 1 or 2 sessions. You don't have to be tall, athletic, or good at other sports. This game is about placement and accuracy, not just power. Give me a ball and let's get this game going. These two fellas are over 80 years old and playing singles in the Arizona Senior Olympics. The social aspect of pickleball is a very important part of the game. The close proximity of the players allows a lot of interaction before, during, and after points. Families can play together as kids can compete equally with adults. While pickleball has had a phenomenal growth in senior communities, it's also growing in colleges, schools, park and recreation clubs, and other areas where young people are involved.
I enjoy pickleball because it's a fun and exhilarating game. The court portions are a lot smaller than tennis, so you can be more personal with other people, and it's a fun game.
These snapshots were taken at a high school in Surprise, Arizona. A group of about 20 adults spent a week teaching over 100 students the basics of the game. On the last day of classes, a sizable group of students asked to stay after school hours and play the teachers. Some of those students joined seniors for some exciting games. You can see they had really picked up the game in just a few outings. These snapshots were taken at a similar program with about 20 young people. As you can see, they were having a great time. These programs provide wonderful experiences for both seniors and youngsters.
One of the things we like about pickleball is the friendships you develop over the years. We're going on our 7th year playing together, and we're full-time RVers, and if they don't have pickleball, we don't go.
She loves it, so. But anyway, you're not too young, not too old to play pickleball, so get in there and do it.
Pickleball is a game that just spells fun, fun, fun. It's a game for senior citizens, it's a game for those who are still working, it's also a game for our youth. You meet a lot of people, you have a lot of fun, we laugh a lot on the courts, We play hard, but we also know that we're here to have fun.
Come out anytime and enjoy the game.
You've seen some players of all ages having a ball playing the game and getting some wonderful exercise. We hope you enjoyed it. If you would like to know more information on rules, equipment, how to play, or where to play, jot down the website address you see on your screen. That will take you to our USAPA webpage where you can find everything you need to get started. As you can see, the court is laid out much the same as a badminton court. Notice the highlighted areas on either side of the net. These are called non-volley zones. A player may go into these zones but cannot strike the ball while in the zone unless the ball bounces there first. Games are usually played to 11 points. Points are only scored by the serving team. The server begins the game from his right side of the court. He hits the ball from below his waist to the opposite serve-receive box in the opponent's court. The ball must clear the non-volley zone line and bounce once before the receiver can return it. The return of serve can land anywhere within the serving team's court. The serving team must also let the return bounce before they can hit it. After that, the play is similar to badminton, but you may hit the ball either in the air or after a bounce. In doubles play, each player on a side gets to serve. If the server wins the rally, he scores a point and changes sides with his partner. He then serves again from his new position. If the server loses the rally, he loses his serve and it passes to his partner. His partner then serves from whatever position he is in at the time. After the second player loses his serve, the serve goes to the opponents.